At the yard of Alan GREEFF, Halo Stables, we're going to hear more about the runners that step out on Friday. Two runners step out in race one. Bahamian Beat, now he made his debut last time out, definitely seemed to have needed the experience, and I'm sure Alan will be hoping for the improvement. He'll be joined by Smitty Byrne. This chap is a 3-year-old son of Captain of All, who will be having his very first start.
Morning, Nadine. Yeah, Bahamian Beat having his first run on Polly as well, likewise Smitty Byrne having his first run. Was very green and hopefully a bit more improvement out of him. And Smitty Byrne, well, if he's not too green, he could run a nice sort of race.
Moving to race 2, North Star runs. Now, this filly looks like she's taken a few runs to learn what racing is all about. Ellen, if I look at the comments, there's always something that goes amiss from the race, a little bit of greenness, a little bit of hanging, but she looks like she's putting her feet in the right places, and if she can be a runner on Friday.
No, I think so. I think she'd be a big runner, and she's just improved with every run. Happy with her, and competitive race, but I think she's going to be a big runner.
Two runners in race 3, Izanami as well as Amanato. Now, Izanami last time out made her local debut, and everything about that suggests there's more to come, which is encouraging because she did finish second that day. She'll be joined, as mentioned, by Amanato, who's holding steady placed form, and she would not be out of place in finding the winner's box.
Yeah, competitive field, Izanami running a nice race. First time, unfortunately, not drawn that well, but ran on quite nicely. Happy with that run, and hopefully she can build on that. Same with Amanato, knocking on the door. She's got to get it right somewhere. She's been unlucky, but one day is going to be her day. It could be Friday, it could be in 3 starts time, but she's there and she's always fighting.
She certainly is, and considering that it is a leg of the PA, definitely one to include. We move to race 4. Our feature of the afternoon is the November Stakes over 1,400 metres. Fairy Knight is one of 3 runners that step out. Now, this fellow of recent has been doing his best over the sprinting trips, but previously very well performed over 1,400 metres, and definitely a big runner here. He'll be joined by Mr. Fox. 1,400 might be on the sharp side for him, but he'll really appreciate pole position draw. And the Africa House is a previous course and distance winner.
Yeah, 3 horses here in this feature, and Fairy Knight, he's done nothing wrong. He's shown his mettle over 1,400. He's looking good, and I'm pretty happy with him. He's drawn 5, so all goes well. Competitive field, but there's no reason why he can't win. Mr. Fox coming back in a little bit of trip. He's just lost his way after his last win, and we just need to find his footing again. Drawn 1. He fought with the rider last time, so that was over a mile, so maybe with the speed will just help him relax a little bit, teach him and get back to basics. Africa House, a little bit in and out, won a good race on debut here in the Eastern Cape over 1,400, and just hasn't bounced back to that sort of form, but has the ability.
Another 3 runners step out for the yard in race 5, and Alicia's Love is really going to appreciate being up 200 metres. I think it could make the world of difference, and she can get even closer. Kings Again, take note. She's back on the Polly, and this is the surface that locally she has done her best on. Arverni Goddess will be making her local debut, and she's a great fan of the Polly, where she raced on well in Natal, and both of her starts were won over the 1,200 metre trip on the surface.
Yeah, Alicia's Love up in trip. Her form hasn't been too bad, and can be there. Got a nice draw, and can be competitive. Kings Again back on the Polly, and she's filly that's shown that she looks like she's better off on the Polly than she is on the grass.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see her bounce back to form. Avarian Goddess having her first run here in the Eastern Cape, and drawn 6, but work has been good, and I think she's won 2 races, like you said, both on the Polly. There's no reason why you don't include her.
And finally, Green Isle will close for the yard in race 6. Now, she was really unlucky last time out when she just missed nailing down her hat-trick. Ellen, she looks like a big runner.
No, she's a big runner, and she was really, really unlucky. If she can repeat any one of those 3 races form-wise, she's the horse to beat.
Take heed of that. Green Isle looks like a definite runner in race 6 on Friday.